Good afternoon, super cool party people. It is Monday and I actually got to sleep in a little bit, which was fantastic. And then my aunt texted me, was like, want to meet up for coffee? Want to meet up for brunch? Do you not want to see me ever again? Blah, 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 blah. So she picked me up, we went for lunch, chatted, got to hear about her vacation, which was nice. And then we went back to the house, and so now I'm covered. Like, look at that. Ah! I'm covered in journey hair again, but it was okay, and because I figured he might miss me, and he did. He was giving me, like, not the, are these breaking? Sorry. He was giving me not like the like big woo-woo-woos, but he was like woo-woo-woo, so it was so cute. He missed that dog. But yeah, so it's good to hear about their vacation. They had a great time, and now I'm at home. Need to do some laundry, obviously, because I'm covered. I am just covered. There's dog hair in my camera. I'm just covered. I need to do laundry anyways, and that's gonna kind of be my day today. I might try to sit down and write, but I'm not sure because when I'm here, I usually set up to write right here, but my sister-in-law has been working from home lately, so she's kind of claimed this part of the table, so we'll see. Maybe I'll play video games. I don't know. I don't know what I'm gonna do, but I am gonna do laundry. So we're gonna start with that, and we'll see how it goes. Maybe I'll bug the hedgehog later. I love that hedgehog so much. But yeah, so that's what's happened today thus far. So because it's been like a weird start to the day, yes, I have this nice computer screen lighting right now, isn't it beautiful? It's like 1:20 and I'm just getting to, putting the vlog up. But I love watching my channel grow. My channel grows so minutely, but it makes me feel so happy when I log in. And instead of like 538 views, I have 546. And I know it's so little and so tiny, but I don't know, it just makes me feel so happy that we're going up. We're going up. And like I used to blog daily like a long time ago, and I just loved watching and be like, I had 30 views today on my blog, I had whatever, so it was great. But I'm like so stoked, and it's so like nothing, but I have almost 600 views and I have 15 subscribers now. Woo, 15 subscribers. And the best part about that is I think 12 or 13 of those were from when I vlogged in like 2009 for the longest time, and then stopped. I have like all those videos on private. They're much more popular than these videos now. And I think it's just because there weren't as many people on YouTube at the time or something, but I'm super excited because 15 subscribers and almost 600 views. I feel like a rock star. But I am just getting ready to post yesterday's vlog, which is called something to the effect of playing the SNES Classic really poorly, because it went really poorly. Like, you know when you remember video games and you're like, I was really good at that, and then 15 years later you play them again and you're like, wow, I'm really bad at them? That's what happened with Donkey Kong Country, or is it called Donkey Kong Country? Yeah, I'm pretty sure. So it was not good, but I'll just get it up now. And yeah, I haven't moved out of my room really. I changed my clothes and put the journey covered ones in my hamper, and then I just laid on my bed because I am a winner. But my sister-in-law's dad is here working on the deck because the joists were like failing, I guess, concerningly. But so he's working on that, so I'm kind of like, don't want to go over to like the dining room area because I don't know, it's weird. I'm not a social person, as you may have noticed from the fact that there's like never anybody in my vlogs. I like my alone time. And what is that hair doing there? Just shh. But yeah, so I don't know what I'm gonna do, but we'll see. And then yeah, laundry needs to happen though. That's about the extent of, I wrote it in my agenda, so it has to happen. Although I did write down typing up book 3, which I don't think is gonna happen, but that's fine. It's okay. But yeah, so I just wanted to pop on here for a second and say that I've done absolutely nothing since the last time I was on here. I'm useless. I am useless. But what can you do? Do you see this? Like, I was in my aunt's house and her car for like probably a total of 20 minutes altogether, and my allergies are just out of control right now. I can't breathe, my eyes are watering. I can't breathe through my nose though, like my chest is fine, which is great, and my eyes are just so itchy, I don't like it. I took some allergy medicine, so I'm hoping it'll kick in here in a bit. This is ridiculous, I thought I got away from it, but also, I mean, I am doing my laundry. Oh, so bad. And that was like the last of my cat covered clothes, so that maybe that's part of it, as I was touching those. But I hate it. I hate it. I hate it. Okay, 3 p.m. update, because, you know, allergies have subsided thanks, I think it was, to the allergy medicine, so that's good. I taken the allergy medicine, I came in and I like just laid on my bed and just didn't move, and that made things better. I'm on my second load of laundry because like I still have stuff in the garage, and so before it comes in from the garage I have to wash it, and because fall is here, I need some of those clothes that I didn't necessarily need before because it was shorts weather. So that's what I'm working on now. Just folded a load of laundry that was in the dryer of my brother and sister-in-law's. I vacuumed. If anyone was wondering how I dealt with the Epsom salt explosion from a couple days ago, I basically took the fitted sheet off from that side of the bed. I shook out these blankets first, and then I kind of booped it as far this way as I could, and then got as much as I could into a garbage bag, and then the rest I just dropped on the floor. And so it was there until I vacuumed today, so it's dealt with now. Don't think it's gonna be productive at all. I'm just gonna call it. I mean, I'm gonna do like productive things around the house, like load the dishwasher, doing laundry, folding laundry, but for writing purposes, I'm not feeling it, so I'm just not gonna push it. I might, I like the 2-week adjustment period, even though I'm back where I've been living for like 3 months, or I guess about 3 months. I think I'm in that 2-week adjustment period that apparently my person needs, so I'm just going to accept that. And if I'm not productive at all for the next 2 weeks, I'm not gonna be mad about it, because I know that when I hit week 3, I'll be fine, I'll be back to normal. But I think, pardon me, I think I'm gonna grab a quick snack here because it is after 3 p.m. and yeah, that's what I'm doing. It's sunny outside though. That's a nice change. Oh, let there be light. And yeah, I might grab a tote from the garage and unpack it somewhere, because as you can see, kind of running out of space. But I do still have a room under the desk. I just need to organize it. Ooh, but I will bring my suitcase outside, so that'll be one more thing I can check off the imaginary list. Okay, so I decided to not cook food and not be productive at all, and so I've come out here and I'm playing Kirby's Dream Course, and yes, that's a 6 out on hole 1. I've just been going downhill since I started. I started off strong, and it's just been getting worse every time. But I also grabbed some Ritz because I was hungry, so we're good. We have snacks, we have games, laundry's still going, so I'm still being a little bit productive, but I'm okay with this. Oh sorry, bud. So, look who I've got here. Oh, I just made him grumpy because I let go of him. But he's Pico. Hey, buddy. Hey, buddy. Oh, I'm sorry. I made him angry. He's so cute, though. I've just been cuddling with him. He's calming down a bit. It's very hard to hold this and hold him and vlog, but that's fine. God, I love this guy. Oh, I am so non-focused. Oh, I love this guy. I could like pet him for hours, I'm not gonna lie. Look at that face. Oh, yes, what a good boy. Oh my god. Just, I can't even. Can't even. Yes. Who's Dad? Oh, he's so adorable. He's just cuddling with me right now. Oh, yes. Lots of loves. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. He's so cozy. I love him so much. I could just cuddle with him for just days. Days and days and days. Except for like the red splotches I'm getting, but that's fine. It's totally fine. Okay, so the most amazing, adorable Pickle is away for the evening. He's so cute. But I was going through some stuff in my room, kind of tidying that area, but not because it's just as messy as it was, because I found this. And this here, should have opened it before I got the camera, but that's fine, are notes from the story that I'm presently working on, the one that I've been working on for like, I don't know, however long. But the exciting thing is I actually dated some of these pages. And the date. Come on. Maybe my writing is just really bad. There we go. September 25th, 2009. Whoa. Because it is past September 25th. Come on. It's past September 25th, 2017. So that's 8 years since I wrote that note. But I think, I was trying to remember, I either got the idea for this story in the spring of 2009 or the fall of 2008. So like, I've had this story for like at least 8.5 years now. Maybe 9 years. That's crazy. So it's nice to see that it's finally making its way to fruition. But it's also really neat to look back at this stuff. Like right here, it's called Lacey's story. Character's not named Lacey anymore. But yeah, so that's super neat. I kind of want to look through that and just kind of see what stayed the same and what has changed, because I know it's kind of cool. Because I mean, even stuff I've been working on recently has changed from what I thought it would be like last year, so pretty neat. But yeah, so maybe I'll try to read through those if I'm not going to be productive in the typing up thing. We'll see. Okay, so I did actually decide to start reading my notes, and it's funny because this book started out so innocently. Like my main character was getting arrested, and the reasoning was setting off fire alarms. What? Yeah, it's because of how I got the idea for the story, but it just makes no sense. But it's fixed now. It's much better, the entire story now. It's just so crazy. Like a lot of it kind of follows the same idea, and characters are the same-ish. But yeah, no, it's crazy how much some stuff has changed. That's cool. I mean, it's been 8 years, so if it hasn't changed, then why haven't I written it? But I'm only 8 pages into my notes right now. Well, 16? Yeah, but still got that much more to go through. So we'll see how it goes, but yeah. And it was like a SWAT team of 25 people coming to arrest her for setting off a fire alarm. What? What? Completely changed. Completely changed. So I'm on to the second set of notes, which is on like just white printer paper, which is why I can tell it's a different set of notes. But these ones are older than the ones I just read, because in this one, my main character gets kidnapped, which I didn't even know. I don't even remember writing this, so that's It's crazy. It's so interesting to see how far it's come. But the one thing that's always stayed is West Coast University. That is something that has seemingly been consistent, and it still stays. West Coast University is still a place in my story. But yeah, it's crazy. It's so interesting. I wish I could share more, but I can't. I gotta figure out what I can share, and then I'll do a video about it. But yeah. April 9th, 2010, I had a breakthrough. I don't know if I can show this without showing the rest, but it just says, come on, focus. Wham, bam, thank you, ma'am. Highlight it because I was like, come on. I was like, oh my god, I got it. I figured it out. So that was exciting. It was just like realizing that the story wasn't about what I thought it was about. But I mean, it's even grown more since then. But yeah, so it was nice to kind of read through that. Again, like I said, it's really interesting to see what's changed and what's kind of stayed the same. But yeah, getting kidnapped. No, it doesn't really happen anymore. Getting arrested for setting off fire alarms by a giant SWAT team. What was I thinking? Ugh. That's why we do several different drafts, right? But yeah, so now I've gone through that. Where is my notebook? Oh, it's all the way back there. I think I mentioned it the other day. In the front of this notebook, which I've been writing in, I have the beginning of this story right there. Oh, excuse me. But it's not really the beginning of my story because that's now late in book 1, I think. Book 1. Is it in book 1? Yeah, it should be late in book 1. But that used to be where the novels started. And it was just one novel. But then I think about 2010 I was like, I think this is more than one. And then it just kind of expanded. But yeah, so I kind of want to read through that because it's like, it's a decent amount. So maybe I'll read through this now. Just have a night of nostalgia for this story, and then hopefully that'll get me jazzed and excited to get back on it, the typing part. But yeah, so we'll see. Also, not sorry. So I've been reading this and I'm like on page 5 and I've just been like, wow, this is so terrible. And past me, who apparently read over this too, thought the same thing. And it just says, this is a veritable train wreck. It really is. It's terrible. The writing is bad. The premise is bad. Life choices are bad. It's so bad. It's just amazing though what it is now, because I like to think it's a lot better. I'm having like minor doubts like in it, but it's way better than this, so I think it's actually pretty good. But this is so bad. What I might try to do is I might try to go through and kind of censor the stuff that I can't say and then maybe read it out. Like do a video of like reading the first chapter of what this story used to be. It's so bad. Oh my god, like, it's so bad. There are no words. Trainwreck is a good one. Disaster is another one. Why did I stick with this? But honestly, I think this was like the very first thing I wrote about this. Like, I think I got the idea and I started writing and this is what happened. And already even by like fall 2009 and then spring 2010, it was so much better than this. But wow. Excuse me. Wow. So it was so bad. I finished reading it. It was so bad. I did get some other, like, some ideas for the story. Not from that, they just happened to come at the same time because there was like nothing good to pull from that. But then I have like this little page about the book, I guess, when I decide to start trying to do it. But I have this last sentence and it just says, scene plays out similarly but less awkward and with more sense making. And then in parentheses I wrote, unlike that sentence. I often leave myself like little stupid notes and things, like, it's kind of nice. But yeah, that was so bad. Oh my goodness. In good news, it got better. It grew up. But yeah, so you see, there's like so much stuff here. So much stuff. So much better stuff. But yeah, so I'm glad that it evolved. I'm glad it didn't stay what it was when it started. And like at the time, I'm sure I was like, this is the greatest thing ever. This is so exciting. There's so much action. And now reading back, I'm like, this is the worst thing you've ever done. Untrue. I wrote a Harry Potter fan fiction and it is stupidly long, and the first quarter of it is the worst thing I've ever done. I should like do a YouTube video like Tiffany reads her old fan fiction. It was bad. Which is why I think that this is so bad, because that was still like when I was learning how to write. That's my excuse for the fan fiction. I was learning how to write, so it's okay that it was bad. Because like it gets better. It gets better. But that was just terrible. But yeah, so I think I'm gonna go for the night now. It is 11:15. Now that I'm back here, I want to make some overnight oatmeals for my sister-in-law so she has breakfast for the morning. And yeah, and think about what I just read. But like I said, I did get, like, I got some notes on here, and then I got some notes on here. So making progress even though I'm not making progress. But wow, that was so bad. I knew it was bad too, but it was worse than I thought it was. It's been a while since I read it. I just can't get over it. But yeah, so I'm gonna go do some food prep, and then I think I'm gonna go to sleep early, hopefully. This journey hair on my bed. And yeah, what did I even do today? I don't know. There was a hedgehog involved. I don't know. It's a weird day. I have staff meeting tomorrow, which I don't want to go to, but that's fine. I don't know. I'm just so disappointed in past me. That was so bad. But yeah, on that note of me just saying so bad for the last 3.5 minutes, I'm gonna go. So I hope you enjoyed today. If you did, feel free to like and subscribe so you can follow along and see more of this train wreck. I'm gonna look at that. I'm going to read it at some point out loud. Fire alarms. Getting you arrested by a SWAT team. Solid premise for a book. Anyway, good night, and I will catch you on the flip side.